Hello, beautiful being. My name is Christina, and in this video, today's video is about how to navigate tumultuous times in our lives. So, a lot of the times we are faced with great challenges, and there are times in our lives that are a little bit more challenging than usual, where you are faced with to make difficult decisions. And when possibly you may be going through the dark night of the soul, when you feel a lot of uncertainty, you feel all alone, you may feel that you are abandoned by God and that nobody's here to help you, or you may feel actually going through it. You may go through financial struggles, you may go through painful feelings, confusion, uncertainty. So I will talk about how to go from feeling depressed and uncertain and desperate to having a sense of peace, a sense of joy inside, and also how to navigate these times and to feel happy and to feel that you have what it takes to overcome these obstacles that you are being faced with. So a lot of the times we are faced with these challenges it's kind of like a test in life to help you to really understand who you are and to really explain to you and show you your own greatness and your own power. So a lot of the times right now, a lot of us are going through this, and we're being faced with not knowing if we're gonna have jobs, or not knowing that if we're gonna make it, or if we're gonna have financial stability. If you're going through a breakup or something like that, then you're gonna have a lot of feelings of pain and just deep depression, and when you don't know what's going on in your life and a lot of uncertainty and unknowns, it really shakes the ground from underneath us, and it forces us to really question ourselves. And the biggest thing is to remember that you are so powerful and that you can overcome any obstacle. And I know that a lot of the people say this, but if you really look at your life before this challenge, you've been faced with other challenges and you have overcome all of them before. So what makes you think that this will be a fluke or you're gonna fail, And no matter what happens, you will be successful at this challenge. You will overcome it. It may not be today, it may not be in this moment right now, but it will happen. So I want to give you some sense of hope and understanding of why you're going through this. So the first step is understanding that you're not being punished, you're not powerless, and to also learn that the reason why you're being faced with these challenges is because the universe is asking you to step up and to learn your beauty, your power, your greatness, and to understand that you have what it takes to overcome these challenges. You may be asked to push through, to just to kind of test your strength. And also, challenging times are here to make us much stronger than we have been before. So possibly it's preparing you for something that you are going to embark on at a later time. So just like when you go to the gym and you get those heavy weights and you just do exercises, and then next thing you know, you have big muscles. The same way God gives us challenges in our lives so that we can become stronger in our own spirit, in our own strength inside, and also to give hope to other people. That if you are going through a challenge right now, you can inspire the world and everybody else in your life, that by overcoming this challenge, you will inspire, you know, your children or just the world, that it's possible to overcome these challenges. So the first thing to remember when you're going through anything extra difficult is that you're not alone, and that it's not an accident, and that you are being guided every single day of every single moment of every single day, and you are being pretty much like all over you, all over your all around you. You are being surrounded by a team of beings, a team of angels, of guides, of just so many beings that are here to support you. So what I want to remind you is to ask for help. And a lot of the times we forget to ask, or if we ask, we forget to listen. So it's beautiful that, you know, you can ask by praying, or by just writing, or any way that you, even just thinking about it, just asking, you know, guides, my team of helpers in heaven, I am going through this challenge right now, and I would like you guys to help me. I don't know what to do in this situation. Thank you for guiding me. Thank you for showing me what I must do. Show me the next step that works beautiful, and show me in a way that makes sense to me. Because a lot of the times you'll be faced with a challenge, and possibly you're being guided, but you are unable to actually see that answer, or you're unable to understand what it means. And when you ask for that guidance, when you ask for your angels, your guides, your God, or whoever you're asking for, I want you to start paying attention. And a lot of the times that when you ask for help, you need to also expect that they will answer right away. Usually they really hear us right away, but maybe the answer won't come for a little bit of time. So let's say you're driving and you're being faced with all these questions about your life. The beautiful thing is you can just turn off the music, turn off the books that you're listening to, anything that kind of is there to just like extra noise, or when you're in the house, turn off that TV and just put the book down. Do whatever you're doing, I want you to stop doing it and tune in more and ask for those angels to show you signs, and pay attention to those signs. So how do you pay attention to the signs? Is by being extra present in your own life. So like, for example, you're driving and you ask the angels to show you something, then you're gonna start seeing signs. Maybe a car next to you is gonna drive, and it's gonna have a big, huge sign that's gonna tell you everything will be okay, or like you got this, or don't quit, or something that will catch your attention, and you're gonna be like, oh wow, I just asked for this sign and I got it. Or you can ask for a specific sign. You can ask for, let's say, if you guys are listening to me and somebody's here to help me, show me a butterfly, or show me a pink flower, whatever you want. Or even like give me a code, like you give them a code, like let's say a word, and then maybe like a little bit later you might hear it on the radio, or you might hear somebody talk to you about, let's say, the word angel or whatever, you know. So when you're being faced with these challenges, I want you to remember that you're not alone, and that you're being guided and supported by a beautiful team of guides and angels, and to also lean in for the support of those around you who are, you know, just there to support you and love you in this life as well. So we all have, you know, friends, family, we all have people in our lives that sometimes we don't want to ask for help, or we think that we might be weak if we ask. Or if you don't have other people, then there's a lot of information out there. You can read a book, you can watch a documentary, you can do anything to help yourself. You can hire a therapist. So it's during these times that you need to lean in and be guided. And that's the way to make your life easier, and also to tune in to your own guidance, because we all have a higher self that are guiding us every single day. So when you're being faced with some challenges or a challenging situation and you may not know what to do, you can just close your eyes and tune into your little child who's actually your higher self, your soul, and you can ask, you know, let's say I'm asking my inner child, I would say, little Christina, what do I do in this situation? Or what can I do to make you happy? And connecting with our own inner child will help you, because it's a lot of the times that inner child needs love and attention and also gratitude, because he or she a lot of times didn't receive that as a child in your childhood. And by connecting to your inner child, you are giving love to your own self. So when you give that love to yourself, that's when things become easier. You're gonna be feeling happier. You're gonna feel that more supported even from your own self. You're gonna feel more hopeful inside, and then you'll be able to come from a clearer space to understand that what do I need to do in this moment right now. So it can be hard to do these things for some of us that have not been taught to do these things. We've learned to rely on ourselves for all of our life, and all of a sudden you're faced with some challenges that possibly you cannot solve on your own, but that this is the actual reason why you're being given these challenges, so that you can rely and trust in a higher power, because we're not alone in this universe, and we're not here just to like meander around, you know, just to live our lives with no purpose. There is a purpose, there's a divine, beautiful purpose to each and all of us. Even if you think that, oh, my job is not that important, or I don't know what I'm doing here, or you may think that there's not much to why you're here, but I have to tell you that there is a beautiful and great purpose to why you're here. And learning that about yourself, and also tuning into that higher guidance, will be able to help you to make this time in your life a little bit easier to navigate, and also asking for what is the lesson here for me to learn, because you're not just being given this hardship or obstacle, or even, you know, the financial instability is here to teach you that you can rely on God, and that God can provide you with anything and everything, and that if you trust and if you believe, you will be provided. You are not going to be left stranded on the road somewhere in the middle of nowhere. It's not how life works. Really, we are being supported at all times. But you have to believe in this. You can't just be like, oh no, I'm not being supported. Nobody's here to help me. And then you're going to actually self-fulfill that prophecy, because we are creating our own reality. So if you're going to be very negative all the time, if you're going to talk that, you know, that my life doesn't have meaning, I'm here, I'm being punished, or all these negative things. And if you focus on the negative aspects of it, that's when, or only on the hardships, and even though there's beauty in our lives as well, at the same time as possibly negative things, then if you focus on the positives, if you focus on the lessons that you're being taught in this moment, then you're going to be able to navigate these uncertain times, these, you know, just like tumultuous times, with grace, with self-understanding, with more hope, and to give yourself kindness and affection, because we all desire that from the outside world. We all want that. And if you connect with that inner child, you can give that to yourself, like I said before. So, in conclusion, I wanted to really tune into your own self and give that inner child the love and affection that it desires. You can tune into your guides. You can, you know, journal to your guides as well. Sometimes it's hard to tune in, but if you, let's say, you journal every day, that's what I do. I ask a question and just automatic writing, and then God will provide you with the answers that you're looking for. And trust that you are being provided. Trust that you're not alone. Also, when you ask, I want you to pay attention, be present, and just expect that they're here, they're listening. You're not alone. You're never alone, ever, ever, ever in this universe. Even if you feel all alone in the physical realm, in the spiritual realm, you're being very provided at all times. And there's many beautiful beings all around, surrounding you, giving you love, giving you affection, giving you comfort, giving you compassion for you. Just because you're alive in this moment right now, you have a purpose. You have a beautiful purpose. And I want you to tune in and find what that is. Because every life, no matter how insignificant you may think you are, no matter how, even if you think that, oh, I live in the middle of nowhere, nobody thinks about me, nobody knows about me, I'm just here by myself. But no, you're not. You can have an impact greater than you know, even like miles away, with even the simple intention of giving gratitude and thanks to the world, giving thanks to God, giving thanks to nature, giving thanks for those hardships that you're being faced right now. It can teach you that, first of all, they're not here to upset you or to make you angry, or these struggles that you're being faced are not here just to make you hate your life. They're really here to teach you some lessons. And if you can learn these lessons, if you can give in and listen to what are you trying to teach me, and appreciate the lessons, and you'll be able to move on from these obstacles to a beautiful place of understanding, and possibly just overcoming them, and being able to feel just at peace, feeling that you are a magnificent being. You're here on earth to help yourself and help humanity. So when you accept that about yourself, then you'll be able to accept those challenges that you're being faced with, because the challenges are just trying to make you stronger so that you can help other people. Maybe later that will go through same challenges or go through similar challenges. that you can give that person a hand or guide them. Like when you go on a hike and you've been there before, you can take another person through that same road and be like, hey, I've been here before. I can show you how to get out of this wilderness and this jungle and get out on the other side. So that's why it's important to lean in and ask for those people in our lives that have been through that challenge before, or they're here in your life for a reason. Ask them for help, because they would love to help you. Most people love to help other people, but I think it's harder to accept that help. It's harder to be vulnerable and to ask for guidance and to trust that the people in our lives will be there for us, even when you may feel that, you know, you're all alone. You're not. So even if you don't have people in your life, you can ask the guidance of the universe to provide you with people, to provide you with situations that can help you. So if you're going through something challenging, I just want to encourage you to keep going and to not give up, because it's easy to give up on something. It's easy to say, you know, throw in the towel and say, oh, this isn't for me anymore. If you're struggling with, let's say, a project, or you're going through a career change, or you're going through specific hardship that you know that there will be an end to your suffering. It's just you don't know when, and you're just impatient and just going through it, just having a fit. I wanted to remind you that you are beautiful, you are great, you are powerful, and that no matter what you're going through right now, you will overcome it and come on the other side a much stronger, much happier person, and somebody that can help other people that are going through the same things. And persevere, persevere through it. Keep going until you get through it, because most people give up right when they are about to make that breakthrough. And when it's the hardest time ever, remind yourself that I am almost on the other side of this great obstacle. Don't be like that meme that's, shows that person that's been carving at this wall, and he's literally just a few rocks away from reaching the other side of the wall. He's like, oh, never mind, and he turns around and walks back. Don't be that person. Be that other person that overcame that challenge, overcame that, ride that wave, like they say in, how do you say, when you're riding waves. Anyways, I hope you're doing great. I hope that I can inspire you to keep going and to not give up. And thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking these videos. Thank you for sharing it with your friends and loved ones and commenting on them if it inspired you. And in the description down below, I will share my website where you can download my free mini ebook, which has so much information on how to love yourself, how to take care of yourself, how to be more present in your life, how to it shares tools on how to navigate even these hardships that you're going through right now. So I hope you can go on it and download it, and I hope that this video helped you with inspiring you. And I thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to see you in the next video, and thank you for being here. Thank you for being here with me, and I send you much love, much peace, much happiness. Namaste. Bye-bye.